Thanks, Curlock. Well, we have all the bigwig ministers here, but I think a few things have to be stated very honestly. That 4 survivors were left outside there for over 40 days, and only for Miriam Moriarty-Owens, Mary Donovan, Mary Dunleavy, Maurice Patton O'Connell, suffering their health as well. There wouldn't have been anything at all given. And I remember I raised this on the floor of the Dáil. I think Catherine Connolly, who's now the President, raised it in Leaders' Questions. I think I raised it in Promised Legislation the same day. And the answer we got back was that we're not giving in to blackmail, emotional blackmail. It was, yeah. But I just want to say, I want to clarify what has been conceded to the survivors. So I was just checking whether I've put my glasses on a couple of times to check this. So instead of a pension, they're being given a yearly payment of €600. Is that correct? Because €4 a week, and we're expected to think that that's okay. Bearing in mind the free labour they did in that was done in reformatory schools, there was a whole host of things that seemed to have been discussed and asked for by the survivors and not given. And also they make the point that there's 4,000 others who are looking for lifelong supports that they still haven't got. I'm struck as well that everything that's been given, like you go on about one-off payments during the cost of living, these are all one-off measures so that they don't exist for other people as well. Well, a pension is not, €600 a year is an insult. In fairness, that should be looked at again. I just want to pay, homage to them for their determination and, their consistency in raising this issue. And just to acknowledge that once again, people who've been the victims of the church-state nexus, because many people, I had first cousins of my own mother who were in reformatory schools that we all only found out about much later in life, and we didn't know anything about them. And they had lifelong suffering and torment as a result of what they experienced there. And I don't think that that's fully acknowledged at all by what has been given. The damage to people's health, the damage to people's psychological and physical health. And, once again, I think the Irish state is covering up for its role in past abuses.
Murphy.